Okay, let's try this again. Holy shit, dude. That scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I lost everything, and I was like, if we have to go back through the entire playoffs, I am gonna lose my mind. So Washington gets a second chance. Nothing happened in Pittsburgh, Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Washington scores first. Edgar Ramirez on a solo shot. So the fix is already in for Washington. My bad. um, but that's the way the cards roll. As there's a deep drive to left field by David Baca. Yeah. Washington up 1-0. 2 hits to 1 in the third here. Mestas is rounding out. De Palma is up. They get nothing, and Washington maintains a 1-0 lead. Nick Sochi gives up a leadoff walk, lines into a double play. Into a double play. What the hell? Still 1-0 here in the fourth. Put this up to 60. Miami can't get anything in the fourth there. They had runners on the corners. Drew Bach grounds out. Nick Saki still chugging along. We're off to Duran to lead it off. This is kind of the guy that you want to. And Joe Covington leaves the game with an injury. That is not what you want to see. Oh my god. Oh no. Larry Johnson comes into the game. He does get out of a jam, but that is awful. And Kenny Willard singles to bring in Kamek, and it is 2-2-0. Pittsburgh, Atlanta about to start. Top of the sixth. Miami needs to get something going. John Cunningham doubles. He can really run the bases. Lauricio walks. 1 out. Bases loaded. Can they get anything? That's an out. They don't. 2 tries and they get no one. That's why you got to hit those extra bases, and Drew Bach immediately singles. Hallesley on a fielder's choice. Juan Suarez reaches on an error. Nobody is scoring. 9 outs remaining in Miami season. Pittsburgh gets on the board first. Tony Vivero scores Gregory. A wild pitch gets a runner to second, but there is no score. Paul Hader reaches on an error, which scores Viveros, and it's 2-0 Pittsburgh here. Okay, we're going to move this down to 40. Very few. 6 runs left in Miami season. They have 7 hits on the day. They're going to need some runs here, though. Joe Cunningham is up. John Cunningham. He strikes out swinging. Lauricio, the catcher. That's a walk. Heath Lowe strikes out. Duran doesn't get anything. Washington holding on here. Francisco Fernandez into the game. And 3 outs left in Miami season. They have gone through all the emotions here in the ninth. 2, Ryan Siebert grounds out. Mestas strikes out, their last out of the season. And that's it. Washington moves on. John Navarro singles to make it 3-0. They got a runner on second here in Pittsburgh. 4-0. John Walker brings home Navarro. 5-0. Randy Gregory brings in Allen. And they are starting to run away with it on the road. Lead off single for Dave Bevan in Atlanta. Full count. Vince Payton strikes out. Miguel Wright, 0 for 1 on the day. He walks. Medina strikes out. Garvey, last hope on the inning. He cannot get anything. Atlanta has 3 errors on the day. Bottom of the 6th. Plumlee singles to lead things off. He gets to second on a Carrillo ground out. Vasquez strikes out, and that's no good. You got the bottom of the order now that's going to be coming up if you're Atlanta. Pittsburgh just hoping for insurance runs. Dave Bevan, solo shot to lead off the inning. A salami spread now. Miguel Wright reaches on an error. Medina is up to the plate. He's got a full count. He walks. Plumlee up off a Garvey single. They don't get anything. Oh my god. Top of the 8th. We'll slow it down to 40. John Walker, leadoff walk. Gregory. One out, bases loaded, off of a power walk. Joan really needs a strikeout here. Wow, Pittsburgh gets nothing. 5 outs left in Atlanta's season. 3-0 count. A Louis Vasquez walk. Boswell comes to the plate. He strikes out. They get nothing. All right, we're going to... for maximum spets factor 20. Let's get this down a little more here. Actually, we can keep it factor 40 here for Pittsburgh. It's Atlanta that we want. They do not get insurance runs. 3 outs left in Atlanta season. Bottom of the 9th. Jaden Wilson is pitching. Never mind. McDuffie comes into the game. He immediately gets Vince Payton to fly out. Miguel Wright is at the plate. He works the count. It's full. He lines out. Medina is their last hope to keep things alive. They need something, and they need something now. That's a final. Pittsburgh moves on. Washington wins 2-0 at home, and Pittsburgh steals Game 5 on the road. Let us look at... Oh, I gotta finish today. Sorry, buddy. We have to finish today. Oh, the Expos got guys. Fucking Expos, dude. Who is this GM for the Expos? McEwen, yes. Sorry, fellas, you all gotta go. I'm not looking. If you want me to change something afterwards, I could do that. And let us look at our playoff preview. Oh, it should save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Save the game. Okay, saved game. Tampa in Montreal go at it. Tampa's got home field advantage. The Twins take on the Tigers. The Brewers and Pirates. And the Nationals and Cubs. We will see you 8 p.m. tomorrow for games 1 through 4. Games 1 through 4 only. Maybe we run it earlier if people get their exports in. Maybe not. We will see. But we're only going to do the first 4 and give people time to make changes before a game 7. So we're going to run it a bit slower now because we've only got couple rounds to go. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I am so sorry that shit crashed. That's brutal. And I'll get this file up and give people time to get going.